There are 5 decisions of life that will make the biggest impact on how you perform. One of those decisions is control your technology and don't let your technology control you. I think that's today probably the most important part of productivity, is to make sure that you control your technology. Another one is making sure that you control your sleep and not let your sleep control you. If you want to be able to get up in the morning like a lion, the pasuk says in our parasha, Balak is referring to the Jewish people, and he says, "Hen am kelavi yakum b'chariit nasa, lo yishkav ad yochal teref." The nation is like a lion, like a lioness. It gets up in the morning, it says Shema like a lion, it prays, puts on tefillin like a lion, it talks to Hashem like a lion, and it doesn't go to sleep at night until it first eats up its prey. Like a lion eats the prey before it goes to sleep, and then when it wakes up like a lion. And the rabbis explain this pasuk to mean that the way to wake up like a lion is to go to sleep like a lion. It's not easy to go to sleep. It's not easy. It's more important for you to set an alarm clock of what time you want to go to sleep than to set an alarm clock of what time you want to wake up. If you're going to work on making sure that you manage your hours, you know the pasuk says, Ki az tasliach et erchecha v'az taskil. There's 24 hours in a day. If you split it up and 8 hours a day, you sleep 8 hours a day. Az is gematria 8. Az tasliach et erchecha. You want to be successful in your ways of 8 hours of day of success in work. You have to be az taskil 8 hours a day, also praying and learning. So the splitting up of your day, of course, of having 8 hours of sleep is going to give you the success of your prayer and learning Torah. 8 hours of sleep is going to give you the success of performing your best. And when you go to sleep like a lion, you wake up like a lion. And we find that that's the reason why our rabbis tell us about how before a person goes to sleep, he should say Tahanun. He's giving his soul to Hashem. He's not sure he's going to wake up in the morning. Person doesn't know he's going to wake up in the morning, and he gives up his soul to God, and he says Vidui, like a lion who admits of his mistakes. Also, like a lion, a person, he forgives all those who might have hurt him. The first step, if you want to be able to have a day like a lion, to perform like a lioness, the first step to do that is to manage your sleep. Managing your sleep is very difficult. It's something that you have to put your efforts to plan it. Of an hour before you go to sleep already, that's a safe zone of no things that are going to cause you to get awake. Make sure that 8 hours before you wake up, you're already in bed, you're already getting to bed, so that you'll be able to have the best day the next day. I'm not going to think that you're going to be able to make the 8 hours. Usually people have a very hard time to sleep 8 hours, but before you work on any types of solutions to your problems, the first most important solution is to any issue of what you're going through, any stress, any type of self-care that you need, is to make sure you get your 8 hours of sleep. This is why in the morning when we wake up, we say in the Modani Rabba Munatecha, your faith is great. Because before we go to sleep, we give we give Hashem our souls to put in like some type of laundromat. Our souls are worn out from a long day, and we need Hashem to give us back a fresh soul in the morning. So Rabba Munatecha, your faith is great. Hashem, every morning we give you the night before our souls, worn out souls, and you are faithful in the sense that when we wake up in the morning, you give us back our souls with a fresh start, new perspective, new hope. We actually make a bracha on going to sleep, Baruch HaMapil Hevdei Shana Lenai, and we say over there, we speak about how it's a great thing that Hashem is giving us the ability to sleep, because sleep is, like we say in the Midrash, is when Hashem created everything, He says Tov Ma'od. One of those things of Tov Ma'od, the Midrash says, is that we're able to have a sleep at night, and we're able to get up in the morning with proper energy. So how does a person get a good night's sleep? Before he goes to sleep, he needs to fight off all the demons. Like we say, he's lo yeshkav ad yochal teref. He doesn't go to sleep, this lion, until he first eats up the prey. What's the prey? We say in Yoshe B'Set Elyon, we say Yipol mitzitcha elef, it should fall from your left side 1,000, urvava, and 10,000 miminecha from your right side. These are the evil thoughts and the angels, the bad angels that are on both sides of a person. For the right side is the good things that he's not done, like Bitul Torah, like not doing the mitzvah properly. Every time a person does that, there's 10,000 angels, bad angels, for the good things that a person didn't do. There's 1,000 with the ratio of 1,000 bad things that a person might have done. Those angels that were created from those either good deeds that he didn't do and the bad deeds that he's done. And the way that he fights that, of course, is by saying the Shema. When a person says the Shema at night, so he fights all these evil thoughts. These evil thoughts, they create a person feeling of loneliness in life. Those bad angels also create inside a person thoughts of how life should be. They create in a person feelings that he can control things that he really can't, or feelings that he can't control what he really can. These bad angels are the angels that cause people to have all or nothing thinking. And when a person says the Shema, before that he lets go of everything. He lets go of his sins by admitting that he was wrong. He lets go of his things that he feels that other people have hurt him. And he says everything is really God. And when a person gets to that place, and he has a good night's sleep, right? Only when a person has the proper Shema recital with all what's involved in it, and he says it from his heart, he'll have a good night's sleep. And then when he wakes up in the morning, he'll be able to wake up like a lion and not just put on tefillin and not just pray, but to pray like a lion, to put on tefillin like a lion, and to serve Hashem like a lion.